In this message, I want to tell you today about the God who is there, who is here, and who is everywhere. His presence is unlimited. He's everywhere present at the same time. God is present in every part of space with his whole being. And yet God is uniquely present in different places. Sounds like a contradiction because we think of things in terms of space and time. But God is not bound by time or space. He is the creator of time and space. He is everywhere at the same time, and yet he shows up personally at special times and in special places. For instance, in the Old Testament, God was just as omnipresent as he always has been or always will be. Yet there was an occasion when he came down and dwelt among his people in the Holy of Holies of the tabernacle in a special way. He took up occupancy among his people. And we need to know that God sometimes comes down to us today in a similar fashion. And while we're awed by the reality of God's universal presence in all the quadrants of the world, what we most need in our lives is a God who dwells with us and understands us and what it's like to live as we live. And according to the Bible, that's just the kind of God we have. Here's Isaiah the prophet in one of the great statements about the omnipresence of God. For thus says the high and lofty one who inhabits eternity, whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy place with him who has a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. Isaiah said God sits on the throne in heaven, but he dwells with the humble and contrite on this earth. He's the high and holy God who fills the whole earth with his whole presence, and yet the God who ministers to your heart and to mine. One of the most vivid stories about God's presence concerns King Solomon. And King Solomon was one who built one of the great temples in Jerusalem. The Solomonic temple is, well, still viewed as one of the wonders of the world. If you had seen it, you would have been awestruck with its beauty. When he prepared to dedicate this temple, according to 1 Kings 8:27, he had second thoughts about dedicating a building to God. And here's what he said: "But will God indeed dwell on the earth? Behold, heaven and the heaven of heavens cannot contain you. How much less this temple which I have built?" Lord God, I built this beautiful ornate temple, a temple unto God, but it's kind of